love and greetings to you. I'm Paul Friedman. This is the Marriage Foundation channel where we teach people about marriage. And of course, that means at times talking about divorce and what happens if you split up, which is right in my wheelhouse because I used to be a divorce mediator. Over 22 years ago, that was my profession in San Diego. Very lucrative market. A lot of people getting a divorce. And I had a couple ask me to help them save their marriage. And everything changed from that point on because not having a background in Western psychology, my approach to marriage was very different, much more pragmatic, scientific, if you will, and very spiritual at the same time. And so what I realized was all the people who I helped get a divorce in the past, not one of them needed a divorce with what I learned. And so now we have this question, and it's a good question. Should we stay together for the children? And my answer may surprise you. My answer is yes and no. Yes, it's a great thing to do. It's selfless, it's loving, and I know people who did that. Even when I was a divorce mediator, and we came across statistics and we realized what happens to the kids, some of them decided, okay, we're going to stay until the youngest is 18 or off to college. Good. I love those people. And what can you say except they're right on? But no, that's not the reason to stay together. The real reason to stay together is because of what marriage can deliver for you. You see, we don't grow up learning about marriage. We don't know about the benefits of marriage. It's just the next thing to do for most of us. So we get married to the person we fall in love with, and it starts out pretty good, and it goes downhill from there. I mean, think about it. That, the wedding day is the happiest day of the bride's life. No, it should be the beginning, and every day should be happier. Every day one should experience more love. But we don't learn even that. We don't learn enough about ourselves to realize how much power we have to make that happen. And we don't learn the rules of the road. When you want to learn to drive, you learn about cars, you learn about the rules of the road, and there's plenty of examples of good drivers all around you and bad drivers too, so you know what to do when you're driving. But when you get married, you don't have any of that. So what happens is, it just starts falling apart. It's almost impossible because marriage is rather complex. But I'm telling you right now that when you know what you're doing, and your marriage may be so far gone that and you definitely should become a subscriber to this channel because we talk about marriage in ways that no one else does. So subscribe now to this channel so you can learn more about marriage. And then if you're already at this point where you're asking that question, hopefully your marriage is not so far gone, but you're discouraged with everything and you're not sure. In that case, get one of my books or just keep watching this channel. A lot of people have turned their marriage around just by watching this channel. But if it's too far gone, then you got to get the course. If you're a woman, the course for women. If you're a man, the course for men. And get pulled out of the hole that you've dug yourselves in. So should you stay together for the children? Yeah, it's a great idea. But what you should really do is learn about marriage because the benefits are unbelievable. And you could talk to anyone who's taken our courses and they'll tell you it's just like a total transformation because you know what you're doing. And there's parts to this. You're learning how to master your mind. You're learning about your husband or your wife and how they're so different from you are. And you're learning how to communicate. And you're learning how to understand. And you're learning how to connect better. Because you see, in marriage, it's not a mundane relationship. It's not like a business relationship or a relationship you have in all other venues of life. It's a relationship that happens up here where you're connecting your hearts, your souls. That's why you're called soulmates. And so that's the reason to stay together. Not for your kids, heck with them, joking. Not for your kids' sake, but they will benefit tremendously when you do stay together for your own sake. Because there's no greater aspiration than to desire to live in joy and love. And that's exactly what marriage uniquely delivers. There's nothing else in the world that delivers those. I take that back. You know, people who go on a spiritual path become monks or nuns and are dedicated to their passion to find God. They have the same thing, which should tell you a lot about marriage that we don't know about. But marriage is a very spiritual environment. It's amazing, it really is. So look into it some more. Don't give up now. Now's the time. You're getting this message. Now's the time to dig deeper. What is that guy talking about? Because what I'm telling you is the truth. Been doing this for over 22 years. This is no joke. Okay? And go to our website. See what we have. If you have a question, you can ask our counselors. It's free. And start moving in the right direction. Put a halt to the slide that you're on now. The momentum's building, but you can turn it all around. So we're here for you to help you. All right? And I hope this has helped you. My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. God bless you. Thank you for coming by, and I hope to see you again. I really do. Take care.